Wow, check it out. That is a new Corvette. That's the color I want. Isn't that beautiful? Hey everyone, what's going on? So I happen to be in the city of New Orleans, also known as NOLA. So I stopped in Houston about a day and a half ago. When I got there, it was an overcast. Next day, woke up, thought I was gonna do some video taking, but unfortunately, it was raining. And doing any kind of video work, any kind of photography in the rain is not always fun. You gotta be creative, but I decided, you know what, looks a lot better up ahead. So I jumped back in my truck and I drove over to New Orleans. So today is a new day and I'm excited because I get to go try out a few places. I haven't been back to New Orleans in about 2 years. I believe, yeah, it's been about 2 years. So I'm gonna go see if some of my favorite restaurants are still open, do a little bit of sightseeing. The weather's perfect. There's an overcast, but the breeze is feeling just right. If you come to New Orleans exactly in summertime, it is very hot and humid, and you would definitely feel the difference. So I got myself a nice place up in downtown. I'm not very far from actually what is known as Bourbon Street. It's literally like right down the street from here. During the day, it's very calm, and I'll show you, I'm gonna photograph and film a bunch of stuff, and I'll show you what the city is. Now, there's a lot of parts to the city, although I'm only gonna be here for a day and a half, but I want you guys to capture everything that it has to offer. And let's get this going, man, because I'm hungry already and I haven't had any coffee. This place is pretty much shut down until about 11 o'clock, and they're replenishing, they're putting up stuff, they're restocking the bars, the restaurants, everything. And in the afternoon, at night, they actually close down this street called Bourbon, and it gets crazy. Like, a lot of people, they're drinking, it's just craziness all over. But if you're well disciplined, you'll be fine, you know. I come for the food and people watching, and that's pretty entertaining for me. Plus, I tend to go to sleep pretty early, so, but definitely super entertaining. Do I recommend getting a car while you're here? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea if you're gonna drive around a lot, like go to other different places, but if you're gonna stay around downtown, like the area, you could pretty much walk. Plus there's tramways, there's Ubers, there's all kinds of stuff. So there's really no need to rent a car. Plus you could rent scooters, get around on those too. Those are a lot of fun. So I decided to stop to eat at a place called Stanley's. So the reason this was, or still is, one of my favorite places is that they had seafood Benedict eggs. And they had like, I mean, you name it. They had everything on these Benedict eggs. A few years ago, I became allergic to eggs, so I can no longer enjoy those amazing breakfasts. But I tried to do the best: waffles, bacon. But check it out. You may think this is butter. This is actually ice cream. I know. You may think it's a little too early to be eating ice cream. Never. Oh wait, I think that was butter. So right behind me is a very popular, famous place, Café de Dumas. So right there, they sell these things called beignets. And you could sit down and have a coffee, but this is the line. Check out the line. It goes like way back over there. I want one, but I don't want one that bad. I'll be here tomorrow, and the best time to get it is early in the morning because right now it's just crazy. A lot of people. They're playing music. I love these bands. Hey everyone, so it is lunchtime and I decided to come to the original, the only one, Mahoney's. I come for the poor boys. They got one called the Peacemaker. It actually comes with shrimp, oysters, it comes with candy bacon in it. I mean, it is delicious. Wait till you see this thing. And then the other thing that I love eating here is actually the onion rings, and those are to die for. They're definitely one of a kind. But yeah, we're ready to put in our order, and then we'll go ahead and get our food. There it is, aka Peacemaker. It's got shrimp, it's got oysters, it's got candy bacon, it's got everything you want, including a side of onion rings. That was like the best poor boy I ever had in my life. Like, I've been here a few times. I'm not gonna lie, that thing was super good. Oh, the bread is not Italian bread, it's not French bread, it's totally different. But it's so like fluffy and just perfect. So I finally made it inside to Acme. This is my dinner place for tonight, and they have some of the best charbroiled oysters, and I also got some red beans and rice. Acme is definitely a place to come if you love oysters. Mostly if they're charbroiled, definitely a must. So I finally stopped by Café Du Monde. Check these things out. Okay, so here's the story. I went to Café Du Monde, I waited in line, I met this cool couple, and then when I was there, I actually got to talk to them for a while. They're from Minnesota, and after talking to them for a while, we get to the front of the line. I tell them, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy you your beignets. So as I'm getting ready to buy them their beignets, they hit me up that cash only. And here's the thing, I normally carry cash. I didn't have cash this morning. That couple ended up buying me my beignets, my coffee, and I went ahead and we had a good time. We went and found a park, we sat down, we talked some more. Great couple. Here's the thing, they bought me 2 bags, not just one. So as I'm walking back to the hotel, this lady asked me, where is that place at? And I tell her, you know what, I got an extra bag. I give it to her. She was like blown away. She's like, no way. And I go, no, really, take this bag. It's got 3 beignets in there. Go ahead and enjoy them. You know, you and your husband. And she was just so happy because she saw the line and she's like, wow, was that the line? And I was like, yes, that was the line. The fact that she got that, but you know, it's just like good things all day, vibes, you know, your blessings, the way you treat people, being generous. Whatever you put out there is going to come back to you. Remember that every single time.